welcome to our walkthrough for our Sunday morning services. We want to give you a chance just to see what you'll see on the Sunday when you come, rather than having a whole list of do's and don'ts and things to keep in mind. So when you first come in, we'll have the door open for you already. You can expect that there'll be an usher somewhere nearby, but our ushers have to sort of keep their distance too. So as you come in, you'll see that on the right here we have a dispenser for hand washing. Invite you to use that. And then if you've come with a mask already, you probably have it on already, but if not, please do put it on and then follow me upstairs. When you come in the morning, we will have an usher, but the ushers won't be handling the bulletins. Instead, we ask you to pick a bulletin yourself, and you can see that we'll have them all set out in this kind of fashion so that you can just take the top one or top two, if they're depending on the size of your group, and then make your way in. After you get the bulletin, you'll come over here to the table here, and what we've got are disposable masks. They're hanging up here for you to take. If you wish to wear gloves, you can take rubber gloves there as well. There's also a sanitizer here for you as well. When you come into the church, you'll notice that we've marked spots on the pews where people can be seated. There's also pews where there are no markings, and those ones are the ones that we're keeping empty for the sake of physical distancing. If you are a couple, you'll both be able to sit together. If it's a larger family, then you'll just take up that entire pew, and things should work fine that way. You can come up the ramp here with your wheelchair or with your walker. Come on into the church here. As you make your way in, we have special places for wheelchair here, and also we've got room for one more person in a wheelchair up front here, or even that's two if we had to. But you'll be able to be here in front of the pews here to take one of those spots. When we're going to have communion, we are going to be able to have 10 people lined up. The ushers will allow you to come up and to maintain your distance. You can see here that we've got little green marks on the floor. So you just make your way around behind the organ. There's marks along here too. You'll see on the rail here that there's a hand cleaner. We ask you to wash your hands at that point, and then you make your way to this spot here, which is where you'll begin your communion. You'll receive the body of Christ here. Following that, you come over here, receive the blood of Christ in this way. The cup will be laid down so that you can pick it up, remove your mask unless you had it still off, commune, and then you hang on to the cup, or you can set it down here. Wash your hands again. Take the cup as you leave the rails here for you if you need it as usual, and just put the cup in this basket here so that we can dispose of those after service. As soon as you've deposited your communion glass, then you just make your way back to your seat, which should be a clear spot for you. Return to your seat, and then the usher will allow the next person to come up and fill the space that was vacated as we began to move. And of course, everybody else will move up one as well. During communion, myself and our assistant will come, as we have in the past, to serve those who are in these front rows, because they've come in wheelchairs. We'll serve you right here, so you don't have to come up front. At the end of service, one thing that's going to be different is we ask you not to rise and leave as we usually do in a whole group, but rather to wait for the usher to release your pew, and he'll be starting from the back of the church, making his way forward to the front. So you are welcome to use the washrooms while you're here. We'll have a bleach spray, water and bleach spray, and then of course paper towel. And we just ask you to wipe down any of the surfaces that you touched afterwards before you leave the bathroom, so it's clean for the next person. At the end of the service comes what has often been one of my favorite times, and that's the time to greet everybody with a word, a hug, or a handshake. I can't do that anymore, but what I will do is I'll be standing back about here and give you a friendly Christian wave, and you can do the same to me, however the Spirit leads you. After service, we can't unfortunately have coffee downstairs yet, but we can. We've got a lawn, we've got driveway here. As long as we keep our distance, we can visit for a while. So feel free to do that, because I'm sure it's a long time since you've seen some of your brothers and sisters. All right. Hey, no more, not empty again.